Deadside's update 1.7 is here and it is absolutely massive. Today, I'll be going over the patch notes, covering everything that is going to be in the update, and letting y'all know I'm hella excited for this. Before we jump into it, I'm gonna ask, consider liking and subscribing. It helps the channel a lot. Now let's dive in. Starting off with the new features, we have the new procedural map generation system. This is going to create an abundance of new, fresh content for the game, so whenever you join a new server that has the procedural generation system, it's always going to feel like a fresh experience. Next on the list, we have added the factory, pyramid, and warehouse POIs to the Mirny map. For those that played the most recent procedural map generation PTS, you guys are probably familiar with these new monuments, and yes, they're coming to your favorite map, Mirny. Next up, we got the new weapon, the Cross Vector. This thing is going to be an absolute shredder. Moving on to another big change, we have a new crafting component, gunpowder. Created by disassembling ammo at a workbench, also can be found around the map in places that you would find dynamite. This goes hand in hand with another base item that is being added, the explosive workbench. It is now required that you have an explosive workbench in your base so you can craft boom within your base radius. Speaking of boom, there's more on the way with the improvised grenade. We now have a craftable grenade option. I'm not sure to be excited or scared. Couple other improvements as well. Remodeled the GRM40, remodeled the FAMAS, and added the ability to quickly jump and vault over balconies using space. Moving on to the new base decorations, we got wood and metal displays for weapons. This one's kind of cool. You want to hang up your nice shiny weapons and show them off? There you go. Decorative fences, short and long. Wooden poles. These are used for mounting the new wall lamps. So there's 3 new types of wall lamps and 2 types of desk lamps. There's also 8 new flag variants, 22 available road signs you can put up on your base, and a full body wolf and deer taxidermy. It's that time of the year. The New Year's event is here. Added holiday weapon skins and base decorations back into loot pools. Added large Christmas trees with gift loot boxes in the Kamensk town square, and decorated the safe zones. There have been some changes made to the loot system. First off, loot spawners will no longer trigger if a player is nearby. Explosives were removed from car trunks and bags. Electronics were also removed from bags. Gunpowder has been added to the loot spawners that contain dynamite sticks. The amount of scrap metal and rebar from metal piles have been reduced by approximately 25%. These are some pretty big changes, and I'm really hoping this slows down the progression a little bit. We'll see how it balances out. Moving on, we got new crafting recipes. 20 nails can be converted into 1 scrap metal if you have a workbench at your base. 1 fabric can be disassembled into 2 rags. The electronic repair kit and some electrical appliances can now be disassembled at a workbench. Hunter vests, field vests, and tactical vests can be disassembled at a workbench into 2 rags. Electronic repair kits and flasks can now be converted into 1 scrap metal at a metal planer. Now for the good stuff, we got game balance changes. Bots have a revised vision system. We're gonna see how this plays out, but hopefully this is a great improvement. Placing raid ladders on another player's base and after they're destroyed should no longer trigger a raid timer. Bases now block airdrop and heli crash spawns to occur within their claim, so hopefully we don't have the issue where people can just build around a heli crash and infinitely farm that. It's a good patch out. Placed additional construction blockers in some POIs in Mirny. AI spawns on the Mirny airfield will now trigger farther away from players. Removed shallow areas in the ocean of Mirny to prevent base construction. Next up, we got inventory improvements. Improved drag and drop logic for weapons and clothes across various inventory types. Improved item auto stacking logic. Large weapons such as the M99 can now be carried in the inventory. Large weapons such as the Mosins, SVDs can now be carried in more backpacks in larger quantities. Clothing and vests can now be stored in clothing items or backpacks. Lastly, for the inventory, there was ammo stack size changes as well. Next up, we got bug fixes and minor changes. The server will now remember the last tab that an admin or moderator had open after logging out. Players should now hear the correct concrete footstep sounds when walking inside the building near Kamesh and G8. The game should no longer freeze when entering via the continue button if the player doesn't have the required mod installed on the client. Fish will now correctly appear in the player's inventory after being caught from a boat. Item sprites on the workbench now update after being painted. Items now stack correctly after being removed from a machine. Fixed a bug that causes water bottles to incorrectly display 20 water when it's empty. Fixed the muzzle brake misalignment on the AUG, P90, UMP, and the BB-19, fixed incorrect material sound for footsteps in handful of various locations, fixed a bug with the Scorpion that prevented players from aiming for several seconds after reloading. Lastly, we have some new Modkit features. You can now add custom modded items using the mod registry, allowing for fully functional modded items. The airdrop manager is now available and moddable. You can now change the drop interval, height, speed, loot, and more. Tweaked fast travel mechanics to prevent possible mod errors. Added the on-chat message event to mod registry, allowing the creation of custom chat commands. You can now directly edit the amount of money in a player's account. Guys, thank you so much for watching. That's it for now. This is going to be a massive update, and I am super excited for this. I'll be jumping in tomorrow. I'll be streaming for the next week, just grinding out some wipes, testing out the new features, new functions. It is going to be a good time. If you guys haven't already, like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. I'll see you guys out there. Peace.